Okay, David, so a 3-0 defeat today at Stafford Rangers. Disappointing result. Was it the reaction to the first goal that's cost us today?
I thought we were okay up until the first goal. I thought it was a really poor goal to give away. Conceded possession too easily in midfield. Didn't work hard enough to stop a cross, and free header in the box. And after that, I don't think we really did a lot. I think Nick had a decent chance. Belford made a decent save, but that was all we really offered. A few balls across the box maybe. For me, the second goal kills us. We got in half time to regroup, and we didn't really start the second half well, and the second goal absolutely killed us. It was just a simple goal. He got down the side too easily, and again another cross and a free header at the back post. And from there, I don't think we ever really looked in the game. I thought the best side won. I thought them played James O'Neill up front. I thought it was a masterstroke for them. He won man of the match and deservedly so, 2 goals, but he led the line magnificently, and we didn't deal with that well enough. I thought our decision making in the final third was poor. I thought we got into decent areas a number of times, but our crosses into the box weren't good enough. The few times they were, we didn't have enough desire to get on the end of them. It was a bad day. Look, we've had them before. What's disappointing is it comes at the end of a good run, and it's a long way off in many respects the standards that we've shown over the last few weeks. And for our bad day to be a dip of that size is the biggest disappointment for me.
There's probably no better time to start with, well, to have the opportunity to bounce back with the run of games that come up over the Christmas period. So it doesn't come much harder, I suppose, than a physical, tough Kids Grove team at home on a cold, wet Tuesday night.
Yeah, it'll be very difficult for 2 very experienced nines, and we've said O'Neill's played up front there. I think that, other than today, he's played 5 minutes up top in midweek, or we're playing against players I think with 600 plus games each under the belt who are very good at what they do, and we just talked about in there and said, look, these are the things we need to do differently. Players will watch the game back, we'll watch the game back, some analysis will be going in the group before Tuesday. We'll look at what we need to do differently to make sure we deal with that threat. Is an opportunity to bounce back. We've got Eric back available. Mason's touch and go, but hopefully Mason will be available to be in the squad. That'll be a shot in the arm for us as well. So it's not all doom and gloom. We can beat ourselves up and we can get down on things. I thought they played well today, and give credit to Stafford. They played well, coming off the back of a beat City Liverpool the other week 6-1. It's not as if they're not in a bit of decent form themselves, but we have to kind of make sure this is a bad day and it's a blip. I think we're a good side who have bad days. I asked the question a few weeks ago: are we an average side who have good days, or a good side who have bad days? I think we're a good side who have bad days. We need to make sure those bad days are few and far between, and that they're not as bad as today. That we don't roll over and go from go and end up conceding 3 or 4.
Is today just a sign of the competitiveness of the league? You come up against a team in the bottom 4, and you have a bad day and you get turned over, and that's what it's all about.
There's very little between the top and bottom in this league, and if you look at that side, Cameron Belford, he's played at a very good level, very experienced goalkeeper. The 2 centre halves, Wara and McNeil, both very experienced, playing in very good sides. Wara was at Leap for a long time. McNeil's played above this level. They're not like you're playing against a load of kids who are just coming in new into the game. They're good competitive sides with good experienced players in them, and you have to be at it. You have to be at it all over the pitch. And today, I just thought our decision making, our combativeness weren't there. I don't think we pressed the ball as well as we normally do. I thought that meant we dropped a bit deep, and it meant the game got too stretched and got too open, and we got punished for that. But that's what it is. It's a game of fine margins, small percentages. If you're 10% off all over the pitch, and you get a day like today.
And just on the last note, Nick Heppel signed this week.
Yep.
Into the lineup today. What will he bring to the team?
He's a slightly different side forward. He runs in behind well. He's strong. He's aggressive. He gives us a different type of option. He can play out wide as well, so he does have that versatility. But I thought he did okay today. I thought he was a bit unlucky. He kind of made a great run to get his chance, cut back well, and it was a good save from Belfort. But he's not played a lot of football recently, so that'll be good 90 minutes under his belt, and then it gives us some real competition. We've got Eric back available, so we've got a couple of 9s there, and Touchwood Reese isn't very far off from being available as well. So that gives us competition that we've missed. It gives us a focal point, and it gives us a centre forward who can run in behind and offer different options, which we've got in Eric, but we haven't really got anybody else who'll do that in Eric's absence. So I think it just brings a bit more balance, and probably is a little bit of just freshen things up at this time of the season when I think it's perhaps needed.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, Nate.